Hello everyone and welcome to this early preview for the demo of Ruffy and the Riverside. The game demo releases tomorrow, February 11th, and the early demo preview key has been provided by Pirate PR. It's a 3D platformer reminiscent of Mario 64, with interesting hand-drawn 2D character designs that give the game its playful, unique style. The best way to describe it is to imagine if they had made a Paper Mario 64. Let's set the premise to learn more about Ruffy's world. Sir Edler, a mole, dug too deep into a mountain, causing a piece of land to break off and sending Edler, Ruffy, and his companion Pip falling from the sky. As you're falling, you see a waterfall next to you and some climbing vines. This is when you learn the main gameplay mechanic of swapping. You swap the waterfall pattern for the vine and use it to climb. The intro feels a bit rushed when you first start, but it's just a demo, and hopefully we get a better understanding of the world and the main game releasing soon. What hooked me from the start are the visuals of Ruffy and all the NPCs that you meet. The hand-drawn style and coloring have a certain roughness to them that is also polished in a way that makes it stand on its own. The open world design is fully 3D, styled kind of like a Crash Bandicoot or a Mario game. Let me explain the main gameplay. Ruffy can swap all around the Riverside while running, double jumping, and gliding around with Pip. Swapping is the main mechanic, giving you new ways to traverse this world and unlock stars. Stars are your main goal. The game starts with Sir Edler finding the first star, which opens a door marked with 2 stars. 3 are needed in the next one to open the next door, and 4 in the last, with the demo giving us a chance to collect about 10 stars. You use the right bumper to first scan a pattern, then right trigger to throw it to another, like swapping a vine from the waterfall like I mentioned earlier, essentially copy-pasting the texture from one spot to another. It makes for an interesting setup because you can do things like small games, like finding paintings for people in the town of Riverside, defeating the enemy by turning water into lava, or using wood pattern to change rocks into wood and then burning the wood to get to a star. Riverside is your canvas. I want to touch on some of the pros and cons of the game. It's mostly pros here, but a few things to mention. Controlling Ruffy takes some getting used to, especially with how quickly you can run with dashing. Sometimes it feels too fast, so I found myself doubling back to get coins I missed on the first run. Not knowing what can be swapped is a bit tough too, so it takes some time to get used to. But I think it's part of the charm, exploring on your own and figuring out what works. I wonder if the puzzle solving through swaps is linear or there are multiple ways to navigate with Ruffy. Visually appealing 3D platforming that hits every nostalgic note, from the design and playstyle to the music, characters, and gameplay. It felt great to adventure around for roughly 30 to 40 minutes in the demo. And it looks like they've created a large world to explore in Riverside. A fun fact is that they've created over 600 hand-drawn pieces of artwork, which took more than 7 years to complete. I'm looking forward to the full game. From what they've shared, it's shaping up to be a 20-hour experience with 5 additional hours of collecting and exploring. So there's plenty of Riverside to see. Also, that song in the game intro is so damn good, I need it as soon as possible. Oh, you can also create your own textures in the game. This wasn't in the demo as far as I checked, but I'm excited to see what the community comes up with. It's a solid game, and like I said, the demo releases tomorrow, February 11th, 2025. I highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're a fan of old school platformers. Thanks again to Pirate PR for the early preview demo. If you want to try out another game with exploration, check out my review of Flock coming up on your left. And if you haven't seen it yet, coming up on my right is the 25 best indie games of 2024 video. Thanks for watching this early demo preview. Like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, GG.